All right, boys and girls, your DMR should be open. I'm going to get mine open to Wednesday. All right, there we are, Wednesday. Okay, addition and subtraction. 6,026 minus 3,855. I'm going to start in the ones place. I can take 6 minus 5. That equals 1. I cannot take 2 minus 5. So I'm going to jump over here to the hundreds place to borrow a group of 100. There are 0. So I have to jump over to the thousands, and I'm going to borrow a group of 1,000. I have 5 left. And if I borrow a group of 1,000, 1,000 equals 10 hundreds. So instead of 0 hundreds, now I have 10. I'm going to borrow one of those and bring it over here to the tens. A group of 100 is 10 tens. So now I have 12 tens. 12 minus 5 equals 7. 9 minus 8 is 1. And 5 minus 3 is 2. 2,171. Who remembers what the answer to a subtraction problem is called? Who remembers that? Kayla, what is it?
Difference.
Difference. Very good, kiddo. And I'm going to type that right next to my answer. So I remember that's called difference. Now, if I subtract, what do I do to check? Who can remember? Jenna, what do I do to check? If I subtract, what's the opposite of that, Jenna? How am I going to check it? Nikki, what do you think?
Add the bottom 2 numbers.
I'm going to add the bottom 2 numbers. Very good. 2,171 plus 3,855. Very good. 1 plus 5 is 6. 7 plus 5 equals 12. 1 plus 1 plus 8 equals 10. And 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 5. 5,026. That matches my other number, so I am correct. What is the answer to an addition problem called? What is it? Who remembers? Creighton, do you remember? The answer to an addition problem. Nikki, go ahead.
Product.
Nope, that's multiplication. You're close though. I typed it in there. What is it? Sum. Sum. Very good. Very good. It is sum. All right, box 2. Count and write numbers by 11 up to 132. I'm going to jump over here to our classroom, to the stream, and scroll down. And we're going to do our 11s. There they are.
11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110.
Good. Let's do it again.
11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110.
Very good. All right, back to DMR. All right, who can tell me my digits from 11 up to 132? Blake, do you have those done? Go ahead, Blake. Tell me what they are. I'll start. 11. What's next? What is it? 11. What's next?
22,
Yep.
33,
Yep.
44,
Yep.
55,
Going. You're doing great.
66,
Yep.
77,
Keep going.
88,
Yep.
99,
Yep.
110,
Good. Now that's where our counting stops on our classroom page. So we're going to take 110 and add 11. Take 110 and add 11. Who knows what's next? Blake, if you know, you can go ahead and let me know. If somebody else, go ahead, Blake. What is it?
122,
Not 122. 120.
3,
No, just 11. 121.
121,
Yep. If you take 110 plus 10 would be 120. So 11 would be 121. So take 121 and add 11 more. What do you get?
132,
132. Very good. Very good. All right. Looking at that counting, what is 11 times 12? Evan?
132,
132. Very good. And who can tell me what the related division fact is? What is a related division fact to that? 11 times 12 equals 132. What would be a related division fact? Gary, can you tell me?
11 divided by 122, 32 equals 12.
Okay, let's look at that. First of all, whenever you're dividing, you need to start by the biggest number for these. So that's why that doesn't work. Okay, you've got the right numbers, they're just in the wrong order. Do you want to try again?
Twelve divided
No,
by
nope. You need to start with the product. 132.
132
Yep,
divided by 11 equals 12.
that works. And the other would be 132 divided by 12 equals 11. You don't have to put both of them, boys and girls, because it's only asking you for one, but either one of those is correct. All right, let's look at this table. Fill in the missing numbers. Area equals length times width. Who can tell me what 5 times 12 equals? What's the product of 5 times 12, Caleb?
I'm trying. 60.
Good. And what's the product of 7 times 11? Evan?
77.
Very good. All right, time. What time will it be in 4 hours? Well, first let's figure out what time this clock says. Elijah Paxton, what time does this clock say?
I think I'm on my page, I can't really see it that well, but I think it says 4 o'clock.
You're close. It actually says 5 o'clock. It is kind of dark. It's 5 o'clock. So if it is 5 o'clock, what time will it be in 4 hours? Let's take 5 o'clock and add 4 hours. Caleb, do you know?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. 9:00. Very good. All right, who can tell me what we do with box 5? Write the following in standard and expanded form. 200s, 8 10s, and 14 1s. What do I do? Jenna, I love seeing your hands.
Read the story.
Did you call me or Gina?
You, go ahead, Gina. Or Jenna, sorry, I saw your hand. Sorry.
So you can't have 14 in the ones. So you take away the 1 and 14, put it over in the 10s, and then you have the 9. So 904. 94.
Yes, so I've got 4 1s left. Good. 294. Very nice. All right, who can tell me expanded form? That was correct, Jenna. Good job. Gina, let's do Gina. Since I was confused.
200 plus 90 plus 4.
Very good. 200 plus 90 plus 4. Very nice, Gina. Thank you. All right, 22 times 3. 22 times 3. Luke Blevins, do you know?
66.
Very good. And what is the answer to a multiplication problem called? Who knows that? Gary?
Product.
Product. Very nice. All right. Any questions on that? Any questions? Unmute and tell me your questions if you have them in case I don't see your hand. All right. Let's look at this elapsed time. Melissa and Brianna left for the park at 9:45 a.m. Boys and girls, is a.m. morning or afternoon? Is a.m. morning or afternoon? Lillian, is a.m. morning or afternoon?
I think it's actually morning.
Morning, that's right, morning. It is still a.m. right now, actually. Good job. So it's in the morning. Melissa and Brianna left for the park at 9:45 a.m. It took them 10 minutes to ride their bikes to the park. They played at the park for 1 hour and 30 minutes. What time did they leave the park? Now, I know it's no surprise to you that I like a good old T-chart. I like a good old T-chart, so that's what I'm going to start with. 9. Okay, so our start time is 9:45. What are we going to do first? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? Caleb?
You're going to add 10 minutes.
Okay, yep, we can add 10 minutes. That works. And when I add 10 minutes, what time is it?
9:55.
9:55. Very good. All right, that takes care of the walk to the bike ride to the park. Now what am I going to do? I've got an hour and 30 minutes left. Now what am I going to do? Let's see. Nikki, what am I going to do next?
Add an hour.
Okay, let's add an hour. Good. And now what time is it, Nikki?
10:55.
10:55. Very good. All right, what do we have left to do? There's a couple different ways you can do this. Luke Blevins?
Plus 30 minutes.
Okay, we can do that. Very good. Now, Luke, when I add 30 minutes to 10:55, what time is it? Let's talk about this for just a minute. I was actually thinking to get to the next hour, I could add 5 minutes. If I added 5 minutes to this, what time would it be? Somebody unmute and tell me. Anybody?
11 o'clock.
It would be 11 o'clock, yes. So let's back up and let's add 11 o'clock, or let's add 5 minutes. Now, what Luke said, we could absolutely do. But I want to break it down just a little bit, okay? And that would take me to 11 o'clock. Now, what do I have left? I had 30 minutes and I already did 5. How many minutes do I need to add still? Gary, do you know?
You can add 20 or 10 minutes.
Well, but look, Gary, look. I need to add 30. I have 30 left and I already added 5. So what's 30 minus 5?
30 minus 5.
It would equal 25.
Right. So I need to still add 25 minutes. Yes, I need to add 25 minutes. So if I take 11 o'clock and I add 25 minutes, what time is it, Evan, when I leave the park?
11:25.
11:25, yes. And it is still a.m. Now, Luke, let's look up here, buddy. Do you see what I did instead of doing 30 minutes? Do you see what I did?
Yeah, I accidentally.
No. Listen, kiddo. Listen. You can add 30 minutes. That works. That works. You just have to know when you add 30 minutes, 5 minutes takes you to 11, and then another 25 takes you to another 11:25. So you can skip this middle step right here and add 30 minutes. You just kind of have to do that part in your head. Either way is correct, boys and girls. Either way. Okay? This is still what time we left the park, 11:25. Okay? Did anybody do it a different way? Gary?
So, I added 10 minutes first. Then I added the hour first. So it made it 11:55. I added 10 minutes from the 30 minutes, and then I'll get 11:10. So I added the other 10 minutes from that, and boom, I got 11:20.
Okay.
Because I added the 10 minutes on there from that too.
Okay. So what answer did you get? What time did they leave the park?
11:22.
Not 11:22. Where did you get the 2?
I add. So.
Tell me what you
11:20, not 11:22. 11:20.
Okay, what did you do first? You added 10 minutes and got what time?
11:55.
Not
9:55.
9:55. Good. And then what time did you add? And then what did you add?
1 hour.
1 hour, and that took you to
11:10.
not 11:10.
10:55.
55.
Good. Then I added 10 minutes, and that got me to 11.
11 what? If you add 10 to 11:50 or 10:55, you get 11:05. I think that's where you made your mistake.
No, I took a 10 from the 30 minutes and I added 10 to the for the 95 to make it 55. And then I added 20 minutes and I got 11:20.
Okay, somewhere you're missing 5 minutes because it's 11:25. Stay at the end and you can share your screen with me and show me, okay? Somewhere you're missing 5 minutes. If you don't get it, stay at the end and you can share your screen with me, okay? Does anybody else have any questions or another way of doing it? That's good conversation, Gary. I need to know if you make a mistake so then I can help you, okay? All right, boys and girls, I am going to jump over here to our math assignment. And I want you to check it out. All right. So we're doing elapsed time with a number line. I feel like from all the work I've seen, we are getting pretty darn good at this. Okay. We're good at this math. We're getting good at elapsed time. So I'm going to give you this time to work on this by yourself. If you want to stay right here and work on it, you can. Don't log off yet. If you want to log off and work on it, you can. Okay. We're going to do the same thing tomorrow because on Friday, we will take a time test. Our test over time will be on Friday. So I'm going to sit here now for a while in case anybody has questions. You can work on it here with me. And I'll be here if you have questions or you are free to log off. All right? I will see you guys. If you log off, I will see you in the morning.
Bye. I'm gonna leave it. Bye. Bye, guys.
You guys. If you want to stay here and work, you can feel free. Actually, I'm going to stop our recording now. Gary, I want you to share your